What is the death reach and what does it look like? In this video, I will show you. So at the end of life, there are different deathbed phenomena that can happen. I have seen them with my own eyes, and now amazing viewers like you have actually sent me a video of real life death reaching. So let me explain what it is first. I'll show you the video and I'll tell you about the email that was sent to me. So there are many different phenomena that can happen at the end of life that we as healthcare workers cannot explain. Particularly healthcare workers that actually work at end of life. We know these things happen, but we don't really have explanations for them. And one of those things is called the death reach. Now, the death reach usually goes along with the death stare and visioning. So I'm going to talk about all of them and then show you this amazing video and kind of tell you what's going on in this video. So the death reach, it sounds just like it sounds. The death reach is when someone dying isn't fully there, right? They're not making eye contact with you. They're not really talking with you. They're in their own little world, it seems like, right? And then suddenly you see them reaching up. They're reaching up to the ceiling, to the sky, whatever. A lot of times when they're doing this, they have a distinct stare on their face. They're not blinking. They're not responding to you. Like I've gone to patients and like snap my fingers in front of their face, like, hello, and they will not blink. They will not react to what you're doing. They have a stare that they're staring up at something and then they reach. Sometimes they smile. Sometimes they say mom. Sometimes they say a person's name who has died, their husband who had died before them, something like that. Sometimes they have full-on conversations. Now, all three of these things together are all three different end-of-life phenomena. So sometimes they do just the reach by itself. Sometimes they do just the stare by themselves. Sometimes they vision just by themselves, where they're actively talking to somebody that we don't see, but they see. Sometimes they're completely lucid when doing this. Sometimes they can look and talk to me as the nurse and then say, this is crazy, but I am seeing my dad and he's telling me he's coming to get me soon and not to worry. So it can be pretty extreme, just like that. I've educated about this for years because I think it's so important that people know what these things are. We don't know why they're happening, but we know they happen. I am not here to say what it means. I have no idea. I don't know if they actually are seeing their loved one or actually reaching for someone. It's comforting to me to think they are, but we just know that it does happen. So in this video, I have real life footage of someone doing the death reach. Someone wrote into me, they wrote me a lovely email. They sent the video of their father. They gave me permission to share, and I want to share it with you and then we'll talk about it. I do want to share that in the email, this follower of mine shared that her father, who's in the video, had done this several times, had done this death reach over and over again, and even sometimes saying to whoever it was that he was reaching to, come to me, and was having conversations with what she thinks were his loved ones who had already died. It was very comforting for him and very comforting for her, his daughter, watching. One last thing about the video before I show it, I will give you a trigger warning just in case. He is covered up with like a mesh casing, and this is because he was intermittently having some agitation where he was picking and rolling and trying to get out of bed. So to keep him safe, they have this like mesh kind of curtain over him. So I just want to give you a warning about that before you watch, but trigger warning, here's the video.